What's up, everybody? Joe here, Joe Alvarado Indoor Cycling, and today I'm going to do a tutorial. It's been a while since I've done one, and I have a goal for this channel that like over 90% of what's on here is going to be indoor cycling classes, and I thank you for coming back and watching them. But I also wanted to provide tutorials from time to time and help other cycling instructors with some of the things that I've been fortunate enough to learn over the years as far as navigating a cycling class, and a successful one at that. And so today's one of those tutorials. And when I teach a class, one of the things that I've learned is I like to use the idea that I'm a GPS navigation system. Now, we all kind of know what that means, right? Like we all use GPSs. We all depend on them when we haven't been somewhere and we're going somewhere, and all of the above, right? Because when we treat, and here's what I want us to think about, when we treat our class as if we were the GPS, the instructor, we're less likely to lose people in our class, right? In the process. In other words, I don't know if you've ever been to a class and you felt like, man, I don't know what's happening right now. I know they want me to go, but I don't know how long, and I don't know how long class is, and I don't know what the drill is. And there's certain things that that we as instructors can do to really help people understand where they've been, how far they've come, and where they got to go now, and or where they're headed rather, right? And so this idea of GPS is really a fun way to think about it. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you a trailer of a movie that you might be familiar with. How many remember the movie Goonies, right? With Mikey and I can't remember all of the, I have the names here, Mikey and Mouth and Chunk and all them, and they find this map, right? And this map is going to lead them to the treasure, and the treasure is going to save their house because potentially they're going to lose it. And it's this crazy, wild, like chase to find the treasure. And it's so fun. And one of the things that's fun about it is it's really like, you don't know what's going to happen. Like they have this map, but the map is on, like, it's not finished. The map is like kind of tore up and they have to figure it out. And so they really never know what's going to happen next. Now, that's intentional, right? Like, obviously they don't know what's going to happen next because that's what makes the movie a really good movie. It's one of my favorite ones growing up. But the idea that when you teach a class, people want to know what's going to happen, right? People really want to know what's going to happen. So here's what I want you to think about yourself as you teach the class. Now, here's the GPS. And let's say for me, I want to go from my house to Colorado Springs, right? And I'm going to type it in, Colorado Springs. It tells me right there, right away, just like you've seen, it's going to take me 1 hour and 6 minutes to get there, right? So I know right away. I hit go. And when I hit go, it gives me the overview of the route that I'm going to take to get there, where I start, where I finish, the streets we're going to take. And then when I hit start, right, it's going to tell me, it's going to show me the street view, right? So there's two views there. There's the street view, and then there's the overview. And this is what I want to spend the rest of my time talking to you about. The overview of a GPS says how long it's going to take to get there, the route you're going to take to get there, and then the street view shows us what's in front of us, right? So overview, street view. As an instructor, if we can give the overview over time, hey, welcome to my class. We're going to spend 45 minutes together. In this class, we're going to warm up for about 10 minutes. I've got 2 blocks of work for you. The 2 blocks are each about 10 minutes. Then we'll do a big finish at the end where you give me your best and you save it for last and you go all crazy, right? And we'll take breaks in between, right? Now, if we say that, that's the big overview. That is what they could expect. It's the route. It's how long it's going to take to get there. Then you go down to the street view. Now, the street view is those signs coming up, right? The stop sign coming up, the acceleration, you're getting onto the highway. And the street view is, what does this song or this block entail? Hey, we're warming up, right? And during this warm up, I'm going to give you 2 medium efforts. I'm going to give you 2 hard efforts. And the 2 medium efforts are going to feel like a 5 out of 6. The 2 hard efforts are going to feel like an 8 out of 10, right? You're going to accelerate. And then you finish your warm up, right? You take the break and you say, all right, you just crushed the warm up. Let's get in to block number 1, right? And then you finish block number 1. You crush the warm up and a block. Let's get into block number 3. We're almost there. We're halfway there, right? And you're kind of being that navigating overview, street view the entire time that you're teaching your class. And so I'm convinced, and I've heard, a lot of people ask me how I do it and why it is that classes seem like they go by so fast. And really, it's this idea that I always give them an overview. Where are we going, right? And then halfway through class, where have we come? Where we start? What have we done so far? And what do we have left? And then the street view, what's in front of us? What next 3 accelerations? What next 3 intervals? What next 3, minutes? Or what do they entail, right? And so we know, and how hard you have to work for each one of them. And so that is it. Like, it's not, it's something that I really wanted to share. And this is, in my heart to help instructors all over the world. I love indoor cycling, and I hope you do too. Hey, if you find any value of this on this, please comment, please like, please share with other cycle instructors if you think this is helpful for them. Hey, my name is Joe. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.